There's one more day left in our undercover operation, and perverted justice decoys are still in chat rooms.
I got those other pictures, and let me tell you.
Our investigation is about to take a disturbing turn. A decoy is hit on by someone you'd never dream could be involved in trying to have sex with a young teen.
Assistant District Attorney for Kaufman County, using fake pics.
We've had doctors, teachers,
teach school. I'm in education.
I'm a teacher.
Even a rabbi show up during our investigations. But here in Murphy, Texas, just outside of Dallas, this is the first time we've come across an assistant district attorney.
Assistant District Attorney for Kaufman County. What makes you think that's him? Because we traced it back to his MySpace.
56-year-old Louis William Conrad Jr. is a prosecutor in a neighboring county.
Whatever you'd like to do.
He's been chatting on the phone with an actor hired by Dateline and online with a decoy from Perverted Justice. And there's little doubt about what's on his mind.
He sent penis pictures.
Frag from Perverted Justice alerts police.
He got pretty sexual on the phone and it's recorded. We're chatting with him right now.
I'd like to if you let me.
The phone number he gave us traced to his home phone.
Using the screen name InExcess00, the 56-year-old chats with a boy who says he's 13. The prosecutor pretends to be a 19-year-old college student, sending these pictures of a young man who looks like a model. The decoy acts suspicious.
You're hot and in college. You can get all the guys you want. Why me?
To me, you're hot.
Why?
I like younger.
Really? Like for boyfriend or just sex?
Both.
Later, the prosecutor sends pornography to the decoy.
Is that your
Yes.
It looks huge.
Please don't trade it, Luke, okay?
No, I swear.
The chat continues on and off for 2 weeks. The assistant district attorney, InExcess00, asks the decoy if he likes to kiss and cuddle. The decoy asks what he means. InExcess00 responds, holding each other, feeling all over. Later, the prosecutor says he'd love to see the boy masturbate.
So when do you want to come over?
Eventually, they talk about meeting in person.
You could bring some condoms. Maybe you could bring some beer.
But Conrad never shows up. Still, in the eyes of the law, it makes no difference. In Texas, he's already committed a crime. When we come back, police move in on the prosecutor's house. But he refuses to answer. And later, it turns deadly.
Right now, we're just taking this as he's any other normal citizen that has committed a criminal offense, and we're going to execute an arrest warrant on him.
Murphy Police Chief Billy Myrick and his team make a plan to arrest Assistant District Attorney Bill Conrad. He was caught chatting online with a perverted justice decoy posing as a 13-year-old boy.
We're the ones that are supposed to be setting the standards and making examples out of things and enforcing the law, and he's not doing that.
Just how graphic were the prosecutor's conversations? Remember, he pretended to be this 19-year-old. In his chat with the perverted justice decoy, he talked about wanting to watch the boy masturbate and holding each other and feeling all over. He sent pornographic pictures.
Maybe we could take some pictures of ourselves.
He also had a phone conversation with this decoy, during which he asked if they were going to have sex and agreed to bring condoms.
He wants me to call him back.
But for some reason, Conrad abruptly stopped chatting, and Perverted Justice discovered he deleted his MySpace page. Although he was invited by the decoy, the DA never showed up at our undercover house. But Chief Myrick says, in the eyes of the law, it doesn't make a difference. Conrad has still committed a felony.
The law in Texas specifies that the meeting itself never even has to occur.
As we mentioned earlier, because the prosecutor doesn't live in Murphy, Chief Myrick has turned over the job of arresting him to local police in Conrad's hometown of Terrell. A sergeant who's known the prosecutor for more than 20 years knocks on the door.
We really hoped, as they knocked on the door, that Mr. Conrad would peer out through the peephole, through a window or whatever, and he would see a face that he would recognize, and that he would easily open the door and talk, and then we could approach at that time and say, this is why we're here.
But Conrad never comes to the door. The police, however, can tell that he's inside. They can see a TV and a computer are both on.
So it appeared as though someone was right there just a
Yes.
short while ago.
Yeah. Maybe watching television, working computer at the same time.
Since police suspect he's inside, refusing to answer the door, the Terrell police call for backup.
We're on the phone now calling the TAC team out to get them in line.
Okay. We're apparently going to have a little bit of waiting period because, you know, as
Well,
I
you
said,
put together the tactical team.
The police wait outside Conrad's home about 45 minutes until the tactical team arrives. There's still no sign of Conrad. The officers line up in formation and head to the back of the house. Then we hear a faint crack as the officers force their way in. For almost 5 minutes, we don't see or hear anything. Then Lieutenant Adana Barber of the Murphy Police Department comes out and tells us what happened.
As they made entry, they confronted the suspect. I believe he was in the hallway, and he told them he wasn't going to hurt them, and then shot himself in the head.
And he had a pistol in his hand.
Small caliber.
It was a devastating tragedy, a shock to all of us when the 56-year-old, a man who has prosecuted criminals for more than 2 decades, shot himself.